Good afternoon, Steve Thompson and Randy Mercer from Thompson Family Motors in Senecaville, Ohio. Randy just got done Randy-izing this 2014 F150 Lariat, and this thing is absolutely spectacular. And everybody knows my videos. We're always very proud of our vehicles, especially if we actually do a video on them. But this thing is absolutely remarkable for a 14. And Randy was bringing it home yesterday and actually called me and was just so impressed with the truck, which makes me happy because I'm always sitting there nervous. But this thing is absolutely beautiful. And this is not just a, what I always called a badged Lariat. I meant to bring the original window sticker. This is a one-owner truck. It actually came from over around north of Dayton, New Carlisle, Ohio, which is actually, I've got all my family over there. It was just kind of ironic. But back to the truck, staying on course here. This thing is tuxedo black. It's got the upgraded wheels. Thank goodness it does not have the power running boards. It's got the Ford factory, what are those called, Randy?
I don't know.
The steps, side steps.
Yeah.
I don't know what to.
Definitely better than the
It's riding on some Goodyear Wranglers, and they have plenty of tread. They are not new. But this thing is just absolutely remarkable. And like Randy said, when I show you the interior, you'll kind of understand. The guy who had this truck, guy or gal, they must have really loved it. They literally laminated the original window sticker. Oh yeah. So it's got spray-in bed liners. Of course, it's got a tonneau, rugged cover, something like that. But yeah, I mean, and you can tell it's just not been beat on. This truck was more of a grocery getter, I'd say, just to travel in, stuff like that. But down the sides, I mean, are there any scratches or anything on this, Randy?
There's scratches.
There's one. Is it on this side a ding?
Yeah, we have the ding right
Yeah,
there.
there's a little ding right there that may or may not be able to be taken out. But literally, that's the only thing on this whole truck that, as far as any damage. And it's, of course, got a clean Carfax. And I bounce around all the time we do this. Randy's used to me doing it. But chrome package, got the chrome package.
Chrome package, yep.
I mentioned it's a Lariat. This is a real Lariat, what you'd expect out of a Lariat. This isn't a Lariat that just has heated seats. This is the Lariat Plus package. It was an extra $4,000 option.
That was $51,200 new.
Yeah.
Brand new.
And of course, it's got the first generation. I'm going to underline that. It's got the first generation EcoBoost in it. And Randy had it overnight, and we're very honest about any rattle, chain rattle or anything on initial startup.
Yep, nothing at all.
And it's got a fairly new battery in it. And I mean, it is just clean as a pin. Probably got a lot of engine noise there because last couple of days been almost 100 degrees. Today feels pretty good. We're actually up here at the our village park because we found a shade tree instead of out there at Seacrest Park. Now, yeah, it is. It's just absolutely spectacular. And inside, absolutely no wear on the seats. It's got and they are WeatherTech. Moonroof, Oh my gosh, Randy, what all does this thing have on it? I should have brought that.
It's got heated seats, cooled seats, remote start, pretty much everything. Got
Oh,
the
brake
navigation,
controller.
the brake
Built-in brake
controller.
controller.
Yep. Navigation.
You know, these folks' way bins were parked in the middle of one of our streets, and honest to God, if we weren't sitting here on this street, there would not have been a soul. But because we're here, somebody had to drive down through here. That's welcome to Senecaville.
Yeah.
No, I love our community. As anybody knows me, it's just no guaranteed. There wouldn't be a soul come down this road if we weren't parked here. So you've got to, let me cut down the fan just a little bit.
Yeah, it's on the other side.
Well, that's cool. But you do have your cooled seats, your heated seats. Shut this. It's got a Sony 700 watt stereo system in it.
Yep.
And of course it's got all your,
Yeah. Got all your different ones. Fuel and...
better cut that radio down.
It's got pretty much everything, but I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It's just beautiful. This vehicle has not been right here. I always look at the dashes right here because I've seen more people with their on a trip, and they'll literally cross their legs and have their foot messing up this nice, what do you call that, satin finish? I think they call it.
This is really different. I've never noticed that.
Oh yeah, that's for your trailer tying, and
it gives you the degree tilt you're on.
Yep.
That's
And
pretty cool.
this is something that I always love, is you've got 2 high, 4 automatic, 4 high, and then 4 low. That way you don't have to guess if it's kind of getting dicey in between getting dicey or not. Okay. And there is absolutely, I mean, it's just a super nice truck. Moonroof, which I will always tell people, it probably works just fine. But we have had issues in the past with their plastic tracks. So I tell people, you're best off, if you want to see the moon or the sun, open that, leave that closed. You've got a Lariat. You got cooled seats. You don't need that air. Roll down a window if you want to. Be on the safe side.
Yeah, I think in here you got, of course, the USB ports and your auxiliary jacks.
But it's just, and there's absolutely no smells in here. I can,
this one's
you really get a feeling about a vehicle. And no, this one here is all positive. And vent shades, obviously. Those are nice, and they're WeatherTech. And then the room back here, which I want to show.
This does have the power seats both sides.
Oh yeah, right. Power, that's important too. Power seats both sides. Now I'm gonna slip over to the back seat. And this being a 14, and I'm gonna skip around here, it's 14, so it's still a steel body. I don't see any indication, and by no means am I a body man, but the rockers look absolutely perfect down through there. I ain't gonna lay down around there yet because I'm gonna get in the back seat. Now, I'm 5'11", and I like to be comfortable. My seat's just sitting comfortably. I've got that front seat moved all the way back, and it's tilted slightly. And honestly, I have got plenty of leg room back here. Of course, you got a 110 volt power supply there. You got your 12 volt power supply. WeatherTech full across the cab mat. Power sliding back glass. Yep, it's got the power sliding back glass back there.
Yep.
And there Randy's opening it up and closing it. But yeah, bottom of the doors, I mean everything Now, in this day and age with vehicles, because we're pretty good about checking out every little thing. And I will tell you, in this day and age, and I've said this, we've been saying it, we're paying absolutely stupid money to get these vehicles, but I would rather pay more money and have one that's like this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I mean, very vivid and clear. Yeah, there's my phone naturally. It's either going to be Becky or my mother. Yeah, they're going to have to wait. It's quiet. There is not a rattle, a noise, there's nothing on this thing.
Yeah, this is a nice truck. Got 87,414 miles.
Yep, power dimming rear view mirror, or automatic dimming rear view mirror, I should say. And it's got the tow haul mode on the side of the stick down here. And I mentioned that it's a first generation 3.5. We've had these vehicles with well over 200,000 miles with no issues. There'll be people that's going to respond to this thing and say, well, I had, you know, phasers or this or that. And yeah, it's good and bad and everything. But I think that we're going to just try to stick with the 16s and under, because the newer ones, and because we had good luck. They're tried and true for us. And Randy's gonna. Oh yeah, she rides nice, drives nice, plenty of acceleration. Absolutely.
There's not a thing wrong with this one.
No, I'm still just amazed.
Yeah, it's quiet. It rides nice. Yeah, I brought it back from Zanesville, about 70 miles yesterday, 60, 70 miles, and found no issues at all with it. The air conditioner works really great.
Oh yeah, when you called me, because I asked you what kind of fuel mileage you were getting, because I wanted to guess what ratio it had in it, and you were running, what, 74 mile an hour, cranking out
1,800 RPM.
I said, well, you got 331 gears in there, and I didn't know at that time. And he got back with the, oops, I guess I'll put my seatbelt on. That might keep that from dinging. Seems I just supposed to have it on. But yeah, it's got 331 gears, which is excellent for traveling. And what do you get up to? Somewhere running that kind of mile per gallon, somewhere around 21.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, somewhere around 20, 21.
Yeah.
This one, of course, is showing a lot lower, but I reset it, and then, of course, we've been driving around town. We've been idling a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I'd say out on the highway, you're probably going to get 20, 21.
Yep. But it really is nice, and it's got the power folding mirrors, which I've said before. My God, everything's getting smaller when you go through a bank drive-through.
Yeah.
Them posts, they'll get you every time. And so when I've got one with power folding mirrors, as soon as I pull up, I just fold them in. It's just very nice. Yeah. Or even going in the garage at home. And we're at Seacrest Park, where we normally do our videos.
But since we didn't have a lot of shade.
Yep. Oh, and somebody who's subscribed to our channel, they want to know if this was Seneca Lake, New York. And I'm sorry I didn't reply to you, but I got to ask Amy to do it, because I'm not good with the computer, because I'm technologically disadvantaged, is the correct political term. But yeah, this is Seneca Lake, Ohio, in southeastern Ohio. That's where we're at. Boy, that was nice up here in the shade.
Yeah, it was a lot better than down there.
A lot of campers coming in. It's Friday.
Yep, Father's Day weekend. Yeah, it gets up and goes pretty good.
Yeah. Runs real nice. Love it. Love it. Can't believe how absolutely clean this thing is. And I'm not talking wash job. I'm talking no nick scratches on the dash, interior.
Yeah, whoever had this really took care of it.
I've never seen a laminated window, original window sticker before. They really was pretty proud of that.
Yeah.
Of course, after spending $50-some thousand, I believe I'd have laminated it too. Maybe the whole truck.
Yeah, in 14, 51.2. That was a lot of money.
Yep. But yeah, folks, if you want, probably, I'm just going to have to. This is probably the cleanest 14. We've had some nice trucks, but this by far, I believe, between 11 and 14, this is probably the very nicest, cleanest one we've ever had.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Brakes are all good all the way around it.
Matter of fact, we're going to put this right out here on the end.
Yeah, yep.
Where people can see it.
I'm gonna hop underneath real quick to get everybody a. Okay. Now I'm gonna lay down here. Oh, everything's warmed up. And hopefully everyone can see just how absolute clean, whether it's the frame. I mean, this thing. Get back to the transfer case and tail shaft. Just super, super nice truck. And I don't know, because I don't look at new vehicle prices. I hear guys tell me that they, for a Lariat like this today, a real Lariat that's loaded up. Oh yeah, it's got the, I think they call them projection headlights. HID headlamps, and fog lamps. And you ain't gonna see a whole lot there. They got covers on everything. But this thing has just really been well taken care of. Well, Steve Thompson, Randy Mercer. Oh, here we go. We won't have to cut that off. And right there is all the options. What's that say? Yeah, $4,920 for equipment group 502A. Lariat Series Lariat Plus package. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, I don't know if we mentioned it, but it's tuxedo black, which I think you can see. Just a fantastic truck. Yeah. Thanks for grabbing it, Randy. Well, anyway, Steve Thompson, Randy Mercer, and Amy's in there. She took all the photographs to get it on the website. We're going to go turn the video in, see if she likes it or not. Hopefully she does. Everyone stay safe. Remember, our website's thompsonfamilymotors.com. Our direct phone is 740-685-0322. And we are open 7 days a week. Sundays right after church. Anyway, have a great weekend.